If you don't get your products to the first page, it is likely that you're going to be losing out on potential sales that could make you tons of profit. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get to the first page. I'm also going to show you the #1 reason that will keep you on the first page for a long period of time. Now, these are going to be for the keywords that your customers are typing in to find your product. And if you didn't know, this is your FBA star Vic, welcoming all new FBA stars to the channel. Make sure you smack that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon so you know when I'm releasing videos. So let's jump into this video and jump straight into the laptop. Okay, so the #1 thing that will get you to the first page is sales velocity. It is the most important factor to get you onto the first page and even get you ranked onto the first position on the first page. Now, you could have an amazing listing, you could have amazing pictures, you could have an amazing description, etc. However, if you're not making sales, you are highly unlikely to be ranked onto the first page. So sales velocity is extremely important. Now, there are 3 major factors that contribute to getting sales velocity, and this is how you go about doing it. So #1 is making sure you have an optimized listing like you have in front of you, and making sure you have the absolute correct backend keywords in Amazon Seller Central, and I'm going to show you exactly how you go about doing that. #2 is giveaways, and you're going to be using a product called JumpSend to do this, and I'm going to talk you through that as well. And #3 is marketing through Amazon, which is PPC. Now, all of these 3 things combined will make sure that you get a high sales velocity and that you end up on the first page for your specific product, for your specific search term that you are targeting. So let's go through all of these and make sure that you have a really good understanding of these 3 things. Now, an optimized listing, that's really simple. Make sure you have great images, make sure you have a really great title, and you have a great description. However, you want to make sure that you have the correct keywords within your title and within your description. So for this one, it would be yoga strap and words that are related to yoga strap. So what we would do next is make sure that we have the correct backend keywords. So how do we go about doing this? We need to use a program that you probably already have, which is Jungle Scout. If you don't, I have a link in the description. And if you don't know how to use Jungle Scout, make sure you download the free ebook that I have in the description. So we'll go over to Jungle Scout web app, and you have a section here called Keyword Scout. Now, this is a keyword research tool. It's the absolute best that I've seen in the market, and it allows you to find all the keywords that customers are searching for to find your specific product. So as you can see, I've already typed in yoga strap over here, and you can see here that it shows how many people are searching for this exact keyword search. So this exact keyword, of yoga strap, and there are 13,405 people who are searching this on a monthly basis, which is pretty high. So what we have here is a list of keywords that we need in order to put into the back end of Amazon Seller Central. Now, what does it do and why do we need this? So we need to make sure that Amazon's algorithm understands what our product is. Now, if we don't tell Amazon what the product actually is, it won't be able to display it against the keywords such as yoga mat. So in the back end, I'll show you in a moment, that we need to put in yoga mat into the keyword section so Amazon's algorithm understands that this is a yoga mat. So when a customer types in yoga mat into the search criteria of Amazon.com, our product is likely to come up. So how do you go about putting all of this information into the back end? I'm going to quickly show you. All you would need to do is within Jungle Scout, go to Keyword Scout, type in yoga strap. All you need to do here is export as CSV. So you're just downloading an Excel document. And as you get your Excel document, it should look something like this. What you would do is you would take the first 50 words. So you take the first 50 words, you copy, and you go back, and you would need to remove the duplicate keywords because you don't need duplicates in the back end of Amazon Seller Central. So you Google remove duplicate keywords and Trace My IP should come up. It's a really great tool. All you would need to do is copy and paste, and it will remove all the words that have been duplicated. So yoga, yoga, that will only come up once, and you want to make sure that you click the original order. So the priority words such as yoga mat will come up first. So you create the original order. So all you would do over here is you would copy this and you would go into the back end of your Amazon Seller Central account. And in the section over here, search terms, you literally copy and paste the words. Now, don't worry if you're a little bit over, as you can see over here, you just delete the last few words and see if that's enough. So there you go. And then all you would do is save and finish. And then when somebody types in yoga mat, you are likely to come up high on the search criteria and you'll be able to be found by customers. Now make sure you use all of these words within your description, within your title, so it starts to match up and Amazon's algorithm will start to identify that your product is actually a yoga mat or yoga strap. Now the second one we spoke about is giveaways. Now it's really important to increase your sales velocity by doing giveaways. Now if your competitor, for instance, is selling 5 yoga straps a day, you want to make sure that you're selling 6 to 10 yoga straps every single day for the next 7 to 10 days, so you're able to rank above that person and get to page 1 faster. Now, the quickest way to do that is to do giveaways, and you go about doing that by using a software called JumpSend, which is a partner of Jungle Scout. So you go into JumpSend and you set up a giveaway. Now let me show you exactly how this works. So when you get into JumpSend, all you would need to do is connect your account, then you choose your product, you create the listing that is going onto the JumpSend website. So I'll show you the deals page in a moment. You protect your inventory so you're not giving away more than you need to. And how do you go about finding how many you need to give away? So this is really simple. You go back to Jungle Scout, you go back to the Keyword Scout section and you type in yoga strap. So this is the word that we want to rank for. So if we want to rank for yoga strap, what we can see here is the Keyword Scout tool is actually telling us a recommended giveaway of 9 per day. And you will want to do this for at least 7 days straight. And it is highly likely to get you onto the first page of the search term yoga strap. So that's how you know how many you need to give away. So with JumpSend, all you would need to do is you can protect your inventory by limiting the amount that somebody could buy. You create the coupons for it. You approve the shoppers, because you can get more than 9 people a day trying to buy your product. But JumpSend will protect you from that, and you are allowed to approve or disapprove people who are wanting to buy more, or if there are more customers wanting to buy your product, or you could save them for the next day. And then you review your product and you review your listing, and then you put it up for sale with a 50 or 70% discount, so people want to come and buy your product. Now, just to let you know, JumpSend is just not a giveaway site, it's also an email automation site. So it's an email autoresponder. So if you wanted an email autoresponder as well, this is great for that. So once your customer purchases a product, an automatic email goes out to the customer asking them that everything is okay with the product and if they would like to leave a product review. And this is going to help your ranking and is going to support in your growth as an Amazon business. So once you've done all that, you will see your product on the deals page. And as you can see here, people are giving away their products for much cheaper, and your product will appear over here. Now, I've used this site various times over. It works every single time that I've used it, and it's something that I highly, highly recommend. And it's something that is absolutely needed when you are launching your product and trying to get yourself to the first page of a specific keyword. So as you can see, once you've got more and more sales coming in, that also starts to increase your sales velocity and you're able to actually get ranked onto the first page. Now, the third thing is setting up a PPC campaign, which is a marketing campaign on Amazon. And all you would need to do is take this list that we've already created. So this list over here, the yoga strap list, all we would need to do is download this into the document. And as we've already done, and you would take the first 50 to 100 words. So let's take the first 100, for example. We would copy that and we would paste that into the PPC campaign with Amazon. So let's go into Amazon Seller Central now. So as you can see, you'd pick the sponsored products. So you name your campaign. yoga strap, and you would put a daily budget. You should put a high daily budget. So for the first 7 days at least, or for the first 7 to 14 days, you should put a high budget. And I would recommend around the $50 mark. Now, don't worry, all of this money won't be spent in one go, and it's highly unlikely that it's going to be spent every single day. It's just so we can get enough information and data and to give your product an initial push right from the start, right from the get-go. What you would do after is you'd probably down this to about $20 or $10 per day, and you'd adjust based on how many sales you're actually making. But this will give you a boost into the initial sales that you're trying to get so you can get ranked onto the first page. Now, as you know, we've already got the keywords that we need, so we're going to be doing a manual targeting. Once you've done that, you scroll down and you create your ad group name. So you could name it yoga strap. And then in the below section, you make sure you add your product. I'm not going to show you this section as it's got all of my products on there. So I'm going to block that out and select my product and go into the next section after that. So as you can see, you got a keyword default bid over here, but don't worry about that. We are going to be changing all of the bids because we're entering it all manually, but very quickly. The match type we want is a phrase, and I'll explain exactly what that is. And all you would do is you would paste all of the keywords that we have, and you would add the keywords, and below you will see the keywords that have come up. And so what does phrase mean? What does phrase mean over here that we selected? Well, phrase essentially means that if a word was put after strap, so yoga mat strap small, for instance, we would still come up in the search. So if somebody put a word in between or before or after, we would still come up in the search, and that's ideally what we want. So as you can see, we have the suggested bid over here, and we want to use the suggested bid as Amazon calculates this as a winning bid that you will have, so you're able to display your products on the first page of these listings. Now, they're not always highly accurate, and as you can see, there is a range over here, so you may need to do some adjustment at a later date in order to get your products to the first page. But you really ideally just want to target the words like yoga strap, for instance, to make sure that you're on the first page of that keyword, because that's what you're ideally targeting. So you could pick 2 or 3 if you wish. I would say ideally target just the one to begin with, and then see how the rest goes. So we'll click apply all for the suggested bid, and as you can see, $1.47, this has changed to $1.47 as well. So once we've done that, all we would need to do is launch campaign, and then your PPC campaign will be launched. So those are the 3 things that you need to know to make sure that you're going to increase your sales velocity so you end up on the first page of a specific keyword that you are actually targeting. So make sure you have your listing all optimized, make sure you have the backend keywords all correct, make sure you've got the correct amount of giveaways for the specific keyword using JumpSend. And by the way, if you need Jungle Scout or JumpSend, make sure you click the link in the description. It will take you straight to the website. And make sure you have your PPC all set up and ready to go so you're on the first page and you're increasing the sales velocity, therefore getting onto the first page. Now, if you want the A to Z guide or the start to finish and every little detail, including all of my contacts, more than 50 plus videos over the shoulder of exactly how I went about launching my first product and teaching you how to start an Amazon FBA business, make sure you click the link in the description. There's always an offer on at some stage, but the best offer is on at the moment. So click the link in the description to find out how you could go about getting that course. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, smack that subscribe button, because I'm pumping out videos on a weekly and daily basis. We also have the Facebook group, the FBA Stars Facebook group, that is growing every single day. Make sure you come in and join us. I will see you on the other side.